Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Incubator Podcast. We are live at Hot Topics in Neonatology, and we are joined by Dr. Rinawati Rohsiswatmo from the Universitas Indonesia in Jakarta.
Yes.
Rina, thank you so much for coming all this way from Jakarta to Hot Topics.
Yeah, I'm very glad to be here, even though this is my first time.
Uh-huh.
But I got a lot of friends, experience everything.
Yeah, we get to meet a lot of very interesting people at Hot Topics. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And you had a session yesterday talking about the use of MixSafe as a portable T-piece resuscitator to reduce infant mortality rate in Indonesia. What an interesting topic. Can you tell us a little bit about what is MixSafe for the people who are not even familiar with that?
Okay. So let's me talk about the background before.
For sure.
Yes. Indonesia, that's a big countries with a very high number of the birth rate. It's almost 5 million babies born a year.
Wow.
And then
Not in only one hospital, right?
it's across the countries. And then, unfortunately, our not only that, our neonatal mortality is also maybe number 4,
I see.
rank of number 4 in the world. It's a lot. And then what is the cause of the neonatal mortality rate is because of the asphyxiated. Of course, it's correlated with the premature babies.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. So that's why we need to improve that the neonatal mortality rate, because it's quite difficult to reduce that the premature. Maybe the first step we have to reduce that the neonatal mortality rate due to the asphyxiated. So we try to teach the doctors, everyone, how to resuscitate the baby. In the beginning, we just using the back and mask.
I see.
Back and mask. And then we found out that there's not every baby cannot breathe. Some baby breathe, crying, but after that, they have like a respiratory distress.
For sure.
So how do we help them? So of course we need like a T-piece resuscitator. And then we use that, the T-piece resuscitator, but after that we found out that T-piece resuscitator need the gas to run. So when we look at that, oh my goodness, we don't have the medical air to blend.
I see.
We only have the oxygen.
Oh.
We can save our babies, but they become blind.
Yeah, because it's
So
too much oxygen delivery.
Yes,
Yeah, of course.
we use 100% of oxygen. So we need the T-piece resuscitator with the blender.
Yeah, with the form of blending.
The blender.
absolutely.
Blender is very expensive.
Yeah.
Us. So that's why I'm thinking about how to develop like we mix the gas, but it's safe and then it's affordable for us.
So that's what you're calling MixSafe.
Yes. So we find out later on that we can use the battery, and then the battery can be acting as a internal compressor.
Oh, you can use battery powered almost. As a compressor.
Yes.
That's very
Yes.
interesting.
So the battery,
Phenomenal.
we put it in, and then we can use as medical air, and then we mix it with the oxygen.
Okay.
So oxygen we don't need a lot, because most of the baby just need 21% or maybe 25, 30, like that. So we can save the baby, and also we save the money
Yeah.
because it's not costs a lot.
Yeah.
It can use forever. It's
Wow.
just rechargeable, something like
Oh,
that.
wow.
Yeah.
Well, and you're not the only place in the world that will benefit from something like that. It sounds
Yeah.
incredibly useful.
Yeah, I think it's useful for the place who are maybe like us, low and middle income countries.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of course in our countries the government help to pay, yeah, not much. So we have to save the money, not to buy only the gas. We have to buy
Yeah,
the other
you have to
thing.
be judicious about how you spend those funds.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so this is something that has been used a lot for in other settings for transport. This is a
Yeah.
device that has been used because of the battery powered
Yeah.
capabilities. And so can you tell us a little bit, what was it like, number one, to make this change? The T piece is not so easy to use. It's hard. I mean, it's not so easy to set up and so on. So you probably had to do a lot of training to get
Yeah.
people comfortable with it. And what are some of the results you've seen from the implementation of this new process?
Yes. We did a lot of the neonatal resuscitation program.
Yeah.
And then from the midwife, GP, whoever who are dealing with the baby birth
Yeah,
from the baby birth.
whoever is in
Yes.
present,
At the
basically,
delivery.
Yes.
whoever's at the
And
delivery.
then they are become used to use the TPS resuscitator.
That's right.
But the problem that I told you is the gas itself. So it's not so big problem for us to teach them. And now we try to change that to the MixSafe.
Interesting.
And then that things you can just help you can help the baby in the delivery room, and also when it's stable we can just bring this baby with that MixSafe travel.
Absolutely.
Tremendous.
And imagine that when we travel from one island to the other island
Wow.
using the boat. And then
Incredible.
so it can work because it's lasts for 5 hours now.
Wow.
Wow. And how long are these trips between the islands? How long does it take you in general?
Sometimes 1 to 2 hours.
Wow,
2
it's not
hours.
small. It's not a short
Yeah.
trip. It's not a short
Yeah.
trip. So
Yeah.
you must be exceptional at transport.
Yeah, because we have something like 18,000 of island.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mostly
Incredible.
18,000.
We can learn
Incredible.
so much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
not
sure.
like US. This is big.
Yeah.
Maybe we are as big as US, but you are in the land.
That's right.
Yeah.
Contiguous.
Are you planning on
Incredible.
publishing your, or maybe they're already published, I may have missed it, but are you planning on publishing your results or the experience you've had with this process?
Yes. Yeah. Actually, I need something like 100 baby, but it's just running halfway.
Oh, so you're
But
halfway through. Okay.
I got a message. I got information from Professor Harris.
Yeah.
Harris. Oh, since it is already fixed that this MixSafe is benefit, so we can just stop.
Oh, you
this
might be able to stop the
top,
yeah.
and then we can wrap up and then publish.
That's very exciting. Wow, congratulations on that. So we'll be looking out for this publication.
Yes.
Rina, thank you so much for dropping by, and congratulations on this great work. And thank you for coming all the way from Indonesia to Washington.
Yeah. I will tell my colleagues there and then to join maybe for the next.
That sounds great. That sounds great.
Fabulous.
Because it's rare for us to come here. Mostly we go to the Asian or European
sure.
countries.
Yeah.
It's shorter. It's closer.
Of course.
Rather than here.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Quite a trip.
But maybe I found this thing, and then also another colleague from the Saudi Arabia or somewhere else, just in the Asian. Maybe it's good to have like this for the things beneficial for the low middle income countries,
sure.
because
Absolutely.
here it's so sophisticated.
For sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
However, even in the States, there are some very rural areas that we could still benefit. I think.
really?
From these. Yeah.
Oh.
Absolutely.
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 Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming
much.
by. Thank you, and have a good rest of your conference.
Okay, thank you.